A lot of people often ask this question: what is spirituality? How can they become spiritual? Is it necessary to be spiritual? Where does spirituality come from? The one that is mostly asked is, how can one become spiritual? But first, spirituality is a unique way of life. Spirituality is different from being religious. Spirituality is a personal race. Spirituality is an inner quest to find meaning, purpose, and connection to something out of the ordinary, something greater than oneself, such as nature, humanity, or a higher power. It is very broad and also non-religious. And it is a human experience that involves exploring, making research, doing away with religion, not being sentimental, so you can get the answers to the question you want, so you can understand a whole lot. Spirituality is very, very deep. Spirituality is a mystery. You get answers to questions you've been asking by cultivating inner peace, by meditating, by practicing holiness, by praying in your own way, by understanding yourself and your environment. But there are things we need to look out for in spirituality. Why do people become spiritual? People become spiritual because they are looking for meaning, meaningful insight towards life. They want to have a purpose of fulfillment. They are seeking answers to questions being asked about life, about death, about suffering, about reincarnation, about powers, about mystery, and so much more. People want to be connected with the divine, with their self, their inner self. They want to know the gift they have. They want to understand how the power that have been given to them by the universe works within them and outside of them. How they can make use of their powers that they do not know that they have. But by becoming spiritual, they will gradually key into the gift that the universe has given to them. They want to connect with nature. They want to connect with a significant or a sacred force. They want to know who they really are. They want to understand their environment. They want to understand the terrestrial ground. They want knowledge. They want insight. They want to impact lives. And most importantly, they want inner growth. They want to be at peace. They want to grow gradually. And they want to express themselves by meditation, prayer, being in solitude, being alone. They want to get messages from the psychic world. They want to know how their intuition works. They want to be very sensitive. They want to understand the way things work within them and outside of them. These are most of the reasons why people become spiritual. They want to know who they really are. Why are they on planet Earth? What is their purpose? What is their mission? What are the gifts? What are the powers within them and around them? How can they make the best use of them? What works with them? What does not work with them? The rules and regulations governing or guiding their existence. They want answers to so many questions that nobody can give them answers to. But they within them, we get the answer. We search for the answer. And they will surely get a response. This is what spirituality is all about. And this is why people become spiritual. That's why I usually say spirituality is peaceful. Spirituality is a way of life. Spirituality will open your eyes to things no one has told you or no one ever mentioned. Spirituality will help you know how to live life and fulfill destiny. No one is directing you. You know yourself better. You alone is the driver. You alone will fulfill purpose. You alone can tell the mission because you will get understanding with illustrations, with codes, patterns, energy, frequency, and then you align. Please follow for more. Like, comment. You can ask questions at the same time. Thank you.